Hi,
Oh
everybody.
my
Hi,
gosh.
hi, friends. We're celebrating a cookout win.
Oh my gosh. I know we've been talking about this for so long. Everyone, including us, have said, okay, these last few weeks have been predictable. We know what's going to happen, yada, yada, yada. But it was kind of amazing to see all six of them as the final six at the end of this episode.
All I can say is groundbreaking, history making. Thank
Mm-hmm.
God our precious Tiffany is safe for now. You know, and we're just going to celebrate it. We're going to celebrate it because,
Yeah.
I want to feel away, but I'm not gonna feel away. I'm gonna have everything crossed that Tiffany or Aza will win this HOH tonight so that they're still here. The
Maybe
only
Tiffany.
person the only person who had a chance to win it can't play, so say bye to Tiffany this week. But whatever, we're gonna celebrate the cookout
Well,
tonight.
Tiffany can play in this next HOH because
Yeah, she's
Hannah.
not good at memory. I'm saying Hannah
Oh, yeah.
is like it's totally BB Comics. It is 100% BB
Oh, yeah.
Comics tonight,
Hmm.
and therefore I don't. This I'm worried. I'm
With
worried
her
for
dangling there, trying to
it's memory, and we know
memorize
that the.
them.
I mean, yeah, but here's the only good thing. I think they're all equally not great at memory. Like Hannah is far and away the memory champion we saw tonight.
Kylan
So
did
she's
pretty well. I
I
think
know.
Derek had a rough patch, but then as he started to focus, he started to get them up there. I
Mm-hmm.
noticed his score wasn't adding up a little bit at the
No.
beginning. Like he'd had
Mm-mm.
a few wins, but his score didn't reflect it. And then it caught up because I was
Mm-hmm.
totally watching just on pins and needles tonight.
Right.
But yeah, I think Kylan has a chance. I think Xavier does too. I mean, he did okay with that, but I don't know.
I mean, look, as much as we like to give shit, or I like to give shit to Xavier saying, oh, he
Mhm.
loves to pretend like he's throwing a comp, he really didn't look like he was throwing a comp tonight.
No, I think we saw the evil Xavier that he's talked about, which I think is kind of sexy. A little bit of edge. So I liked seeing that. I was amazed how fast he got that puzzle together. I mean, they none of them were even close to even
None of
finishing as fast as he did.
I 100% agree. None of them were even close. But, John, do you know what I have to say first? I think
What?
before we even go any further, we need to let people know some things, John. We
No,
need to let them know.
I've
Wherever
changed my
you
mind.
if you like the cookout and are happy
Yeah.
that they won, you're going to want to make sure that you follow, like, and subscribe
Oh,
wherever you
yes.
guys are watching this.
Oh,
Twitter,
we totally
Twitch,
forgot. Yeah.
Facebook, YouTube,
Yes.
Instagram, TikTok. Only if you like the cookout. The people
Right.
that don't like the cookout, they're not doing it. So we're going to need the cookout people to pull through here.
Right.
Okay? As is sharing the show. Okay? The cookout people share the show. They share the news about a cookout. So
Right.
share it. Share, let people know we're live now, let them know that we're live when you're watching this in the future, let them all
Hmm.
know, okay? And if you have any questions, you can tweet us with hashtag YRRLive,
There you
okay?
go. There you
So you
go.
guys do it, and I'm just gonna put the prerequisite right now. I have been harmed. I have been harmed, John. I have been IV'd. I have been bloods drawn, and I might have taken a Xanax to deal with the anxiety. So I'm feeling for you on this show, buddy, but it might be fun for other people. I don't really know.
Let me just put you on my shoulders and carry the show.
Please, Jill. Yay for the cookout, though. And you got the YouTube's questions in front
I
of you.
do. I
I got
do.
the I got the you now questions in front of me, and we're ready to go.
We are so ready to go. So, Claire was on the block.
Yes.
Everyone learned about the
Sasquatch.
double eviction tonight. The votes went exactly how we thought they would. Claire was evicted. What did we think of Claire's speech tonight? Like I
So
took it a little
disappointed.
I took it a little different. I thought she was kind of
Okay.
basically saying, I'm going to have vote for Xavier and have everyone and jury do the same. That's how I kind of took it at first. But when she sat down with Julie, of course, she explained it and it was a little different than I had perceived it.
Yeah.
And then didn't want to hug anybody.
Yeah.
I'll hug you at the finale.
Yeah. Let's see my Claire impression.
We were going to be doing lots of impressions tonight. Is this McDonald's?
That's my Claire fucking impression. I don't know what you're doing, Claire. You were supposed to throw Xavier under the bus. You were supposed to help out
She said
Tiffany.
she did. She
Did she? She didn't do
No,
anything.
no. She said she was trying to help Tiffany when she was sitting with Julie. I did not perceive it that way. I don't know if, this is not a Long Island iced tea. It's just a regular one. So I'm fully sober, unlike, my co-host here.
I,
So
I, I'm using my big brother. This thing, I was told I have to drink 7 of these to flush the dye out of my kidneys.
great.
Okay,
So
so look,
back
here's
to
the
the
thing.
show.
Here's the thing. Um, here's the thing. Claire said, okay, that she was going to do a throwing under the bus of sorts on this speech. I did
Yeah.
not feel that that was a throwing under the bus.
No.
I feel, I mean, yes, she did again remind people that Xavier is going to win, but Claire, you're preaching to the choir. This is a whole group of people that are aware Xavier is going to win. They're fine with any one of them winning. And, like I said, I'm not gonna. Not that I don't agree with it. I understand it. I find it sad that they had to do this. But I'm happy for them. I am happy that they have finally achieved a goal that they have been fighting for so long. Um,
Well, I think
I,
it's not just, as far as, their demographic achieving the goal, but it's an alliance. I mean, I can't remember, and you're the BB Oracle, as far
yeah,
as an alliance literally saying, week, what, 3? We're going to do this and we're going to stick to our plan. And then we're going to be final 6 and actually do it with every single member there.
yeah, that is exactly what they said.
That but has there been any other alliance in Big Brother history that you can think of that has also done? Sorry, I've got something caught my eye. That has also done this as well.
My brain's a bit foggy at the moment, but I'm sure there was. I mean, maybe levels 12 or 8 or 6 for the levels that those people. Who were the two that like to play chess?
I need a
Danielle
translator
Reyes.
for the BB Oracle.
Danielle Reyes.
Well, no, I'm not saying as far as a person of color winning or getting to final 2. I'm saying an alliance
There
of
have been
of
alliances. I mean, Cody Derrick is an
I'm not
alliance
saying
that
there
stuck
hasn't been
together.
alliances. I'm saying an alliance that has stuck to literally week 3 and said and did exactly what they said they were going to do.
Yeah.
And every member gets to final 6.
Well, I mean, an alliance that big, sure. I mean, didn't the Brittany Haynes alliance? We've seen this before. This happened to the Brigade. I mean, now granted that was what, only 4 people, But I mean, the brigade stuck to every. Oh no, that's not true. Matt went out. You're correct, Sparkly Eye. The brigade sent out Matt. So no, I mean this is history making. No one has
Correct.
ever done this before. I mean, I feel like you're trying to trap me, and I got you.
Well,
Want to kiss?
not trying to trap you, BB Oracle. I'm just trying to get some questions answered. That's all.
No one's ever done it.
No, and so I mean, it's great that with their demographic, I mean, that's why it's so historic, right? It's just a Big Brother alliance starting from week 3, doing everything in their plan and not teetering too much, but getting themselves to exactly where they wanted to be. And of course, this demographic doing it as well. So yeah, it's amazing, and it was amazing to finally see it too. I mean, of course we've known
Now,
it. We knew
yeah,
Claire was going home, but to see it is amazing. It's just fantastic.
I see. Michelle was asking, are they playing HOH tonight or tomorrow? They are playing it tonight.
Mhm.
I believe it is BB Comics. I
Mhm.
mean, I can only imagine they started out the comic theme. I feel like they made them build the BB Comics logo. I have a feeling the HOH is going to be BB Comics. Now, John Richard said, "Do you know what my favorite BB comic is?
No, I don't.
The Recapper.
The recapper, that's right.
He'll at you. See, he throws his hats at the Twitter trolls. He's my favorite BB comic of all time. That was drawn by the actual person that does the BB comics.
That's amazing. I've never even seen this before.
I know, we're not really friends in real life, everyone.
We've known each other forever, but we really don't.
No. So,
Why
yeah,
wasn't
that
that your
was.
Twitter picture? Um, no, absolutely amazing. So saw Claire went home. She seemed a little mad. Her speech seemed a little weird. She seemed like she was going to be voting and conveying the jury to vote for Xavier, but she told Julie that she wasn't, and that she was trying to help Tiffany and Hannah. I didn't buy that really that much at all.
No, she
Claire's
was.
she's all over the place. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to
Well,
go with her
she's.
and jury, but I'm excited to find out.
You're confused because it looks like she hasn't seen a brush all summer. But, um, so here, I mean, I think I'm more put together right now than she is. But she's very busy campaigning. She's very busy campaigning. She has no time. Here's what I want to ask you.
I can only imagine.
Okay. Is she mad at Tiffany? Like last night, things that people don't know or might not know didn't make the edit. You know, Claire was fighting to the bitter end. I give Claire so much credit for fighting and fighting tooth and nail into the last second today. One of the things she wanted to do last night was start a fake fight with Tiffany. She thought if her and Tiffany had a fake fight, that it would somehow make Derek and Ozza think, ooh, maybe we should keep Tiffany because then she'll go after. I mean, we should keep Claire because then she'll go after Tiffany for us and yada, yada, yada. But my point is, during all of this fighting, Claire would run up to Tiffany's HOH room, cry to her, say, like, I don't think my pitch to Kylan work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. There was like all this desperation from Claire to Tiffany last night. Personally, I feel like that's what's going to upset Claire in the end. Like, I understand it's a game, and I understand you had to make the move, and you had to do this, and you had to do this, but like, why couldn't you just tell me, enjoy your last night in the house, Claire?
Right. Exactly. And,
Like, you're wasting your time.
right. And that's what I was even kind of saying. I think last night, like, it just really sucks to be like, okay, I understand and accept what she's doing, but to sit there and think that she has a chance because nope, there's no alliance, as far as what Tiffany told her. It sucked. It totally sucked that you just watch this person spinning and spinning and spinning, and it's like, nope, we can't. But she's going to learn about the alliance, and she's going to
Yeah.
remember Tiffany you not saying anything. And it became
And not for
obvious.
nothing, Hannah too. Like,
It,
Hannah's in just as much trouble if she makes it to the end.
yeah, because we saw the clip that you were talking about last night with Derek overacting and Alyssa saying, and I love Alyssa. I think she's really smart. There's a lot of smart things that she says and does. But when she was just the way they edited it was really funny because she's just kind of like, huh, well, there's really only minorities left after Claire. It was kind of, comedic and funny, but
I
Derek's overacting was just magical. It was just like, oh my
Derek's
gosh.
I told you, right? When he was like, no!
What?
What? No. My favorite
That's
was when
new information.
when she was like, "Am I next?" And then it cut to Derek and Alyssa both in the DR side by side going, "Yes."
Ozza and Derek.
I mean,
Yeah.
Asa and words. And yes. So I'm just like, whatever
You're
is funny.
here. You're here.
Look, I'm
It's whatever.
here. I'm
You're here.
upright, and the show must go on.
Now, I love BB Comics. I'm excited that there's a whole week of it.
Yes. It's
Were you
BB
excited
Comic
when
Week.
yes. And the crash boom pow. I love that because I like my superheroes.
You do. This
I
is a good week
do.
for us. This is a good week for
It's gonna
us.
be a great week for us. Now I was trying to play the comp myself and do the memorization. It was a little tough. Are you good with memorizing things? Maybe not
I got
today, but
everyone wrong.
normally. Well, you're
I
not
am
quite yourself
horrible.
tonight,
You're
but normally are you pretty good?
Yeah, normally I have a great memory. No, I have a horrible memory. I have no short-term memory. I got everyone wrong except like one. I would have done the worst at that competition.
Well, I don't know if you could have done worse than Ozza. I mean, several times she struggled to even just grab something. Like, what was happening there, Ozza? I mean,
I don't know. I also see ZZ asking in chat, does anybody know why Kyland was so heated with Derek Frazier? I didn't notice Kyland being he. Kyland always has his air of arrogance about him that I always notice. I did not like his speech when he turned to Alyssa and was like, and I've never had a problem with you.
right. We're not there yet, but we're getting there though.
Yeah,
So we know
sorry.
that Hannah wins, of course, the HOH we saw tonight. And I want to talk a little bit about that conversation with Hannah and Alyssa right before we went to commercial, because Hannah had, kind of made some kind of deal with Alyssa, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, Xavier's my target. And Alyssa, well, do you think there's a chance I'll go home? It's just like, oh my God. Just tell the people what is up with your jury management.
I mean, look,
Hannah's super smart too and
the
strategic
worst.
for her age. I wasn't that smart, or maybe not even that smart now at my age. But I was just like, I mean, is she? Was trying to put myself in her shoes, thinking, doesn't she realize maybe what she should have done is come clean and let these two women just enjoy their last few days? Do you know what I mean? Like what we were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Like for her to sit there and go, yeah, I don't know, is there a chance I could go home, Hannah? Oh, well, what happened to what we talked about? Yeah, I just told Xavier right over there, he's my target, and so because you guys are a duo, I'm
Which
just gonna put you up.
God, there's so many things I need to remember. Okay, number one, Kylie Page says Derek wanted to make the vote a tie. I mean, yeah, Derek wanted to make the vote a tie and didn't like the tone Kylan used with him and said it was disrespectful. So that is apparently what they were upset about, number one. Number two, going back to now what you said of, oh, I just told him he was the target. If I was Alyssa, I would have been like, I was waiting right? Alyssa came in next. Kyland walked in the door. Alyssa went, "You're going on the block." Xavier went, "Okay, got it." Turned around and walked right back out the door.
Yeah,
Then Alyssa walks in, and Hannah tells her, "I just told Kylan he's going up on the block, but he's my target, not you."
Xavier.
Xavier, sorry, Xavier. Why would Alyssa ever believe that? You think Xavier was just told he's going on the block and
Exactly.
was totally fine with it and walked back out in 3 seconds? Wake up, Alyssa.
Well, I mean, I think she's awoke now because, she got on the
Yeah,
block. Yeah.
it's like
And
Lost.
what?
Said it's like Lost. You all get awake in the end. They're
Right.
not really alive. Did I ruin that for people?
Probably. But it's been off the air for a while. So if you haven't watched the ending, you
It's
should
your
have.
fault. It's your
It's
fault.
your fault. Absolutely. So, I mean, I don't think she's really buying that now. Xavier, again, with the puzzle challenge, just blew everyone out of the water. I was a little nervous about what he might do because we're starting to see the evil side of Xavier, which again I love. But at first I was like, is he going to maybe do Alyssa? I knew he wouldn't keep nominations the same, but there was a little part of me that thought maybe he might do it to shake it up. But again, the
What's the it
cookout,
you mean? Use it on Alyssa?
use it on Alyssa, maybe a little tiny, little
Then
teensy
he
wink.
knows he'd go home.
Right. But,
But can I?
despite all the little sidetracks the cookouts had, Tiffany's had, Kylan's had, they stayed true to the course.
So I want to ask you a question now. Let's say Xavier was not on the block. Let's say Anna nominated Kyland and Alyssa, right?
Hmm.
And then Xavier wins. Do you think that
Wins the veto.
Xavier wins the veto and is not on the block, so cannot be nominated? Do you think Xavier would have saved Alyssa and screwed the cookout?
No.
I think
Uh,
he would have.
I don't think he would have.
Chat
Because again,
seems
he would
to
go
be
home. He wouldn't
mixed.
have the votes. He wouldn't win. The cookout would be mad. They
Yeah, I guess that's true.
at this point they had to get to final six no matter what they did, no matter what side thought they had. Let's just do
Oh,
Kyla now. They had to do it. They had to get to final six. Now it's anybody's game, right?
I love that you're not going to ask me that question anymore, and you got it.
Well, I'm being true to myself and saying there's
You are.
a little part of me that
I'm a
wants
little
it,
sad.
that maybe
I'm a little sad you won't be able to ask me every show
maybe
anymore. Are the
I could
six going
do
to stick together?
it
You
took
and
me
Courtney can
it
form
took
that
me
club
for the it took me it took the cookout to actually get to final six for me
yeah,
to not
to
ask anymore.
realize what I've been saying when you ask me every fucking episode that we do. Yeah, you finally figured it
Now,
out.
now I can't ask because
Look,
it's nothing
yeah,
to ask.
you got to find a new question to ask now.
And I will.
Which person's gonna win? Guess what? Not gonna be Tiffany. That's why I'm upset about it.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yeah, I there was another question which now I'm so sorry. My
And
chat
I'm
is
so
just
bad at
flying along my chat. Okay, hold on. Um didn't Hannah didn't Hannah say she wanted to target Xavier to Kylan in the bathroom? Yes, she did, but I guess they ultimately didn't decide to do it. Like, we thought there was a chance she would go after Xavier, but you're right. At the end of the day, if any of them were to go against the six before the six, they lose all those jury votes, and then
hmm
it was never worth it.
yeah, like you've said in previous shows.
Right.
You're the
The
one that
thing
says, yeah.
the thing that just sucks right now is there's three guys playing. Well, Derek is not winning anything. I don't. Again, I am
There's
not
two
being.
guys playing. No, I was kidding. That's
I
terrible.
mean, I don't mean to be mean when I say this, but I don't think Derek's going to be able to hang on that thing. You know, like
Honestly,
they have to hang.
I don't think Ozza is either.
No, I don't think Ozza is either. I'm gonna be.
Tiffany can, Hannah can't play. Then you've got Kyland and Xavier. It's between those three.
This is all on Tiffany. Like, if Tiffany does not win this HOH, everybody is like, oh my God, if Tiffany doesn't win in the doubles, she's not going home. I was never worried about Tiffany not winning the double. I was worried about Tiffany not winning this HOH that they're probably playing right now.
Right now, yes.
This is the one where if Xavier wins, he's going after Tiffany. If Derek Frazier wins, he's going after Tiffany. We know that we know that Derek probably though won't win. We know that Ozza won't win. There's a real good chance Xavier is going to win, and that is really bad for Tiffany.
Yeah, she's got two strong opponents,
Yeah.
Kyland and Xavier. And that's why I was kind of early on weeks ago like, okay, the cookout's been great and everything. But as far as your own personal game, if you make it to the six, you've got these two beasts in
The
comps. And,
only
we've seen Xavier not really playing, kind of throw stuff, burp, burp, burp. But we saw the puzzle tonight and he did it pretty fast and he knows what he's doing. And yeah, I think he can hang on to there, and maybe his memories are not that great. Kylan didn't do too bad tonight in the memory comp. So I would say him and maybe Tiffany were kind of tied. I can't remember Tiffany's score, but
I know that everybody is saying that BB Comics is usually a POV. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. They can make it an HOH if they want. It doesn't have to be. I mean, it's gonna happen as POV, but if it doesn't
yeah.
happen as POV, it'll happen as HOH.
Well, I agree with
You know what else has
Harpy.
never happened?
What?
People of color making it to the final six. Guess what?
A group.
Sometimes the game gets mixed up, everyone.
A group of people. I agree with Carpe Diem on our Twitter chat. I can't wait for a week from now to see their faces on the double eviction. I agree with you. I cannot wait either.
No, it's gonna be. I mean, look, I'll be happy about that depending on who our HOH winner is.
Yeah.
Like I said again, if Xavier is the winner or Kylan is the winner, we're fucked. It means we literally will be losing Tiffany this week and Hannah the following week. And that's it. I mean,
Mhm.
look, I mean, here's the thing. It, like, I'm so happy. I'm so celebratory for the cookout. But on the same exact hand, I'm at this moment really sad because I feel like Tiffany just lost the game.
Well, we still got a chance
I
here.
know we still got an
We got an HOH
HOH.
comp, and I'm even going to kind of be tuning in and not because I'm going to be with my eyes closed because it's going to make me nervous. But I really want Tiffany to win. But if she's eliminated next Thursday, and Kylan's there, as much as people have
No, he
issues
should win. He should
and
win.
we call him
Or
a serial
Xavier.
killer and all that kind of stuff.
No,
I think,
we're screwed.
as far as game, now you've talked about wanting Ozza to win, and I love Ozza, and I think she could be America's favorite player. So can Derek Frazier be that? But as far as a winner, no, I don't think she's stuck in an alliance, which was fantastic, and so
Wait,
did
who?
Derek, and was funny in the house and singing and making up songs. To me, that's America's favorite player. That's not a winner of almost $1 million.
You talking about Ozza?
Talking about Ozza, yeah.
Correct. She doesn't deserve it. The people that deserve it are a Tiffany, a Kyland, an Xavier, a Hannah, and I would say it's
Does
in
Xavier
that
deserve it?
order.
Has he's kind of gone along with things too. He doesn't have much of a resume, does he?
I mean, I don't want to sit here and argue on
That's
Xavier's
what we
behalf,
do.
but I know. But yes, I think he does. I think Xavier does. I don't know why people are also shitting on Xavier's contributions. Look, I don't like him either. I think he's misogynist. He'll be the reason Tiffany leaves, and I don't like it. But you know what? He has sacrificed more of his own game and put himself in jeopardy to protect the six more than other people did. From taking punishments to the roulette to agreeing to go on the block over and over and over for Alyssa. Look, at any point, one of those things could have gone wrong. Alyssa could have won. The people could have won when Xavier was on that block, and his
Mm-hmm.
actual game could have been in jeopardy. None of the other cookout people were willing to do that. He's the reason that Derek X went after Christian. He
Yeah.
has done a lot. I don't know why we're acting like Xavier has done nothing in this game. And
No,
again,
no.
I don't love him
Now,
either.
now that
I would
your
say
Xanax, yeah, now that your Xanax is evened out, no, absolutely makes a lot of sense. I forgot about his punishments. Yeah, he was a third nominee one time. Any of those times, the cookout could have said, "Screw it, we're not going to final six," and he could have been in danger. So, absolutely, as far as putting his own game at risk to
he
get the
won.
cookout there.
Like,
You could sell that at final two, I think, if you're sitting next, if Xavier's sitting next to an Ozza or a Derek.
I mean, I got news for all of you, and I know people are like, oh my god, you're being so negative. Xavier won, everyone. I hate to break it to you. Xavier won the game.
Xavier
Sorry.
wins.
He's gonna win every single comp
If
he's
he
put
doesn't
in.
win, will you dress and drag with me on the
Sure,
29th?
sure.
Okay, well,
That's
it'll
how
be a drag
confident.
show.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is how confident I am
Everyone, you heard
that
it here.
Xavier won.
So if Xavier, well, how are you going to do it? Are you just, we're going to, oh, you're going to have to really do it fast. Yeah, because we're going to watch the finale, then we're going to be live after that. So you're going to have an outfit ready.
No, I won't, because when have I been wrong once? I don't know
Yeah.
what world you're all living in that you don't think Xavier is going to win this game now. Tiffany and Hannah had two chances tonight. They gave up $750,000 to make sure that Xavier won tonight. That's what happened.
As far as throwing the comp?
They didn't vote Xavier out on the first vote,
Right.
and they didn't vote Kylan out on the second vote. So they literally
But they
just gave
couldn't,
them the
they had
money.
to get to six because the other cookouts
Yeah.
wouldn't go along with it.
No, I
So
I
they
agree.
didn't have a choice. Yeah.
I mean, they had a choice. They were Hannah was a
Well,
vote.
you have a choice. If you do it and the other cookouts aren't going to vote against you, you're not going to win. So you only had a choice to get to six and then take your best chances on which one of the cookout
I mean,
actually is sitting, or the two that are sitting in the final two
yeah,
chairs.
but hey, guess what? They got to vote for somebody. So just make sure that the person you bring to the final two with you is one of the other people that voted out Xavier or Kylan. You're fine. They got to
Okay.
vote for one of you.
So, Oracle, since you are right all the time,
Hmm.
are you always right about the person Xavier's going to sit next to?
No, it'll be
So
whoever.
if okay, so if he's sitting next to Ozza or Derek, you have wait. If he's
There is
not,
nobody he sits next to he doesn't win. Does that help you?
if he sits next to Tiffany, you think he'll win over Tiffany?
Tiffany has zero chance of making it past next week. Zero chance, no chances. Tiffany will not be here this time next week.
She's gonna get eliminated in the next double.
1000%. The only way she does not, literally, the only way she doesn't, is if she wins this HOH and Hannah wins the next HOH. And then in this coming week, Hannah is not convinced to send out Tiffany. That is the only way Tiffany's winning.
So it
or
could
getting
happen.
past next week. Yeah, it could happen. But I mean, there's a lot that has to happen. Look, and I don't know why people are acting like I'm saying something so crazy. You've heard it. You're aware this is Derek Frazier's plan. He said it on the episode tonight. He's saying it nonstop. Derek, Xavier, and Kylan, their number one target is Tiffany. 3 of those people are playing. Hannah is not playing. Ozza cannot win anything. Now it is everyone versus Tiffany. If they do not get Tiffany going into the double, they will get Tiffany in the double. Tiffany's gone. She gave up her game tonight. And which is why I say I have immense respect for her. I would never have given up $750,000. She had every chance to take out Xavier tonight. She could have taken him out. She could have got Hannah on board with it. I believe she could have got Ozza on board on it.
Yeah.
Then guess what? Doesn't matter how pissed the fucking cookout is at you, they gotta vote for one of you. And it wasn't one of you that betrayed the cookout, it was 3 of you. You're still having your cookout winner, and they're gonna have to vote for one of you. And guess what, Tiffany? You would have won because you would have got Claire's vote. You would have got Brittany's vote. You would have gotten
Even if
probably
Claire
us.
finds out in jury about the cookout, and Tiffany
Yes,
literally flat out lied to her
but
face, you think
she's
she'll get would have gotten Claire's
yes.
vote?
There is no way I see Claire not voting for Tiffany. She had such an easy path to do it tonight. But look, again, I'm not saying that I don't get it and that I don't like I don't get why they couldn't do it. I get it is my privilege to not understand why it wasn't
Well,
worth
I
seven
don't.
hundred and
I
fifty
don't
thousand
really think
dollars.
even has. I mean, it slightly has to do with privilege, but I think you're looking at it as an individual game, which
Yeah, I'm looking
completely
at it
makes
as a
sense.
game.
Where this was just supposed to be something monumental, right? And
Yeah,
so, which it is, and it's amazing again to see all
and I
6 of
don't
them make it there.
and
But
I don't
I
get
mean,
why it can't be both.
even regardless, even if they made it, Tiffany had come up with this plan. Anybody sitting next to Tiffany would be stupid to have her sitting, but would be
Yeah,
stupid to sit next to her because all she has to say is the plan was mine,
yeah,
and it worked, and
right.
we did it, and we're here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know,
Which is what Derek Frazier thinks he's going to be able to do also, which cracks me up. Derek Frazier literally was like, if I make it to final 2, I'm just going to sit there and go, I formed the cookout and I'm why we're all here. And then I'm going to sit back down. There's nothing else I need to say. I mean, to be fair, he really believes that he formed the cookout.
Derek does.
Yeah, I mean, he did. I mean, he was the one who put it together.
Right.
But it
But
was
what did not
Tiffany's
formulate
plan.
the plan on how to do
Correct.
it. Right.
Correct. Tiffany came up with the plan. He was the one who said, hey, all of us should work together and call
Hmm.
ourselves the cookout.
Yeah.
That was his contribution.
Yeah.
That and laying around.
And
Being funny,
destroying the bathroom, apparently.
dropping it like it's hot.
Oh, and you know it is.
He brought them all together, and I give him that.
Yeah.
I'm angry. I lied. I told everyone to come here to celebrate. Really, I tricked you. I'm angry that Tiffany's not going to win. And the more I think about it, the angrier I get.
Well, I know. And I mean, even weeks prior to now, I was saying that I did not understand that when they get to 6, how Tiffany is going to win, how she's going to navigate it with such 2 big threats. And even I was saying, and that's where all of my, oh, I kind of was hoping this would happen. And then you were like, no, they're going to get to 6. They're never going to sway. They're never going to do it, which I agreed. And of course, it's happened because here we are. But for an individual game, I was like, I just don't see once she gets to 6. how she's going to stay, how she's going to get to final two. And that's also correct because she's probably not. Her odds of getting voted out on Thursday are really, really high. And anybody sitting next to her would be dumb to take her. They don't want to win the money. But again, this really hasn't been about money. This has been about, history being made.
Right.
And yeah,
I mean, i- who do you think will win this HOH? Who do you want to win the HOH?
Tiffany.
No, moron, then she can't play in the double.
Azza.
Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking.
To win anything. Throw it to
Now,
Azza. Throw it to Derek.
what would the competition have to be for a singing competition?
Making up songs and having fun. The Tick Cookout, they made it to the final six. The final six.
You know what my
Yeah?
other favorite part was?
What?
When Julie was like, I'm gonna need you to get this idiot off the stage.
She
I
can't
gotta
hear any of this. Charlie,
Charlie,
Frederick,
I gotta say cookout, and
Jason,
she can't be here to hear that word yet. You get her
Richard,
off the stage.
Richard, can you
Come here,
just
make sure you wear the black glove. We're
put
very on
put
trend.
the noise canceling headphones on her? She can't hear this. It
Why
was
was that
very
person wearing a black glove? Like the old lady, like, like, oh, darling, when she, like,
oh
darling, I don't know what you want to do with me, darling. Like, she's voguing. Like the voguing lady, like, come on, vote. Like, that's what the
yeah.
person's hand was.
It was very comeback, Lisa Kudrow. Could somebody just, get her off the stage? Okay? I just need to know if
COVID,
I'm being
so
heard. Am I being heard?
you're being heard.
Nobody watches the comeback? Okay.
You mean the show that was on like 7 years ago? No, Grandpa, we
Then
watched it when it was
I
on.
rewatched in quarantine because I love it. Yeah.
You know what I've been rewatching? Reno 911.
Oh my gosh.
If you guys do not watch Reno 911, you need to go back and watch it.
It's really funny.
Can I wait?
So
No, oh no.
let's
No. We've committed to this joke. So buckle up. So the police lady on Reno 911, she goes into the school to talk to the kids, and she's having the press conference, and she goes, girls, I just want you to know, like she's talking to all the high school girls, and she goes, doesn't matter how pretty you are, how ugly you are, or how deformed you are, you all have an equal chance of being raped in the world. And she's like, good luck, everyone. And walks out of the school. And I was like, how is this on TV? How was this show on television? How? That's my whole comment.
was it Nene Nash that said that?
No, it was the blonde
Oh, it's the-
sergeant lady.
oh yeah.
Okay, anyway, back to Big Brother.
Well, now I have a joke. I don't know if you're watching AGT with Josh Bloom, who's a stand-up comedian who I've actually been in shows with in LA back in the day. And he did a thing where he was talking about, when you're disabled and he's in the Special Olympics, but it's the only minority that you can enter at any time.
Disabled
So
Olympics?
becoming disabled.
Yeah. No, that is true.
I
I
know.
agree with that. Yeah,
Clever.
that
It's
is funny.
funny. Yeah.
Josh Blue. I love it.
Josh Blue,
And,
yes.
by the way, which we know that because of our good friend Maximus' mom, R.I.P. Maximus' mom. She became disabled recently, according to Twitter. So R.I.P. Maximus' mom.
She's in a new minority group.
Yep.
So back to Big Brother. So
Right.
okay, Alyssa's not shocked that she's voted out. Xavier voted for Kylan because of course he's not going to vote for Alyssa. Were you shocked when
Did you
Alyssa was
say
talking?
e-vote for Alyssa?
He voted.
Oh, I thought you said he e-voted, like
No,
Derek.
I should have just said yes.
You should have just said yes.
So he voted.
Mm-hmm.
So what did we think of Alyssa when she's talking to Julie about, when Julie asked her, would you have taken Xavier all the way to final two? And she's like, no.
That's a whole crock of shit. My favorite part of Alyssa was when then they were like, Derek, Xavier, what's your name? Who are you gonna use the veto on? And it cuts to Alyssa. She goes like this. She just sat there and is like, and it's not even like she was like, pick me. She just held it for the camera. She just stood there for like 20 seconds. It's creepy, right? Like you want it to end,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. I was like, I don't know what's happening. This is weird. And why were they wearing king shirts?
Because that was the alliance they were always targeting, the team. So they were standing in solidarity with the Kings. So even though the teams was, eradicated weeks ago, come on, just like Survivor, they stay in those little packs as far as alliances. So they may not have been in the cookout together, but they were in the Kings together.
I am so proud that you're paying attention to what's happening this season, and I don't know how to feel about it. You actually know what's going on this season, and it means so much to me.
Well, I always get the clues just a few weeks before the finale.
I know, but you've known the whole time, and you've been watching feeds, and I feel like you're all grown up.
I am a lot older. And
really
I feel
just means
grown.
A lot. Mm-hmm. Really just means a lot. I'm gonna do Survivor for you, just because of how much you've cared about Big Brother this season.
You're gonna care about Survivor?
I'm gonna care about Survivor for you. John knows more than Julie does. That's right. Did you like how Julie was like, all right, so, oh, well, I can't read this writing and no one's coming into my ear. So you know what? I'm just going to say words, words, words. What were you saying, Alyssa?
So in the Cookout Alliance, no, you weren't in the Cookout Alliance, Alyssa.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops, I don't know what alliance you were in. Oops. Where's Carl? Carl, did you get this bitch off the stage?
Can you get her off stage? She can't hear this either.
Told you about having poor people this close to me. Get her away.
I can't. That's why I'm wearing gloves. I can't touch poor people.
Has she been hosed down with Lysol? Yeah, I really told you about having that be a little decontamination center in between those two doors.
A walking COVID bag. I can't. No, I don't want to be around her.
I hit my mouth. I saw what she did under the covers with Christian. Has anybody Purelled her or given her an STD shot?
Injected her with Lysol, anything.
Somebody's injected her, all right. Yeah, poor Alyssa. I'm just glad these people are over and the game can start already. Like, thank God the game can start now.
Well, I'm excited to see
jury.
I'm You're just a nut today, more than you normally are. I'm excited to see the folks in the jury house, everyone that's not in the Cookout Alliance. I want to hear them talking. I want to hear them comparing notes. Do we know if we're getting a Dr. Will? Do you know if we're getting a Dr. Will to kind of help our jurors with their votes this season?
No, I feel like CBS is really leaning into this cookout thing, so I could see it be, a person of color doing it this season.
Oh, yeah. Who do you think would be the best person? A past house guest?
Honestly, I think Jody would be one of the best people, but I do not think that they would give her the thing because she didn't play that long. Yeah, but I honestly think she would be great. I think Daniel Reyes
Oh,
would
Daniel
be
Reyes would be amazing.
stupendous at it.
Hmm.
Trying to think. God, like it's no disrespect or shade to Devon. She's not good at the game. Like it
Right.
needs to be somebody that understands Big Brother in a way like a Daniel Reyes does or a Jody does. Don't get me wrong, Devon would be amazing if we give her like the cards and like the she to me would kind of be a little bit like a no, that would be an insult if I said like Jeff. She would be a million times better than Jeff. Any of them should really do it. In the order I would
Right.
want to see it, I would go like Daniel Reyes, Ica. I mean, oh my God, if they brought in Ica to do
Oh,
it,
they'd never bring in
uh,
Canada. No, it'd be
no,
beneath
they
them.
would never bring in Canada.
What about
Um,
Lawan?
oh, Luan would be good, but I don't know that Luan. I think Luan would be the same thing as
I think
Davon,
Lawan would be fantastic
but
with
I
his
don't think he
socks
keeps
and his
up.
outfits.
He doesn't keep up, and he's another one that's not great with the strategy of. In other words, you need someone to do it who's gonna call people out and understand the more complex game play. In other words, I
Right.
don't feel like Devon is watching the live feeds. I feel like she's just watching the show. She's also said she's done with the show after this season and she's never watching it again. So I would rather see a Jody, a Daniel Reyes, a Blood. Like I'd rather see one of them do it. But
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to be that lucky anyway. You're right, and it'll probably just be Dr. Will. Daniel Reyes would be Tamar,
Or what about
Bailey.
Derek? What about Derek?
I don't need to see Derek do it. I love Derek, but no, I don't need to see him do.
What about
Omarosa. They
oh
need Omarosa.
Omarosa
Omarosa,
would be amazing.
which
Or
I'm
what
not allowed
about
to say
is it
anything
Tamar
about.
Braxton was on Celebrity Big
Yeah,
Brother?
which they just finally announced today that I've known was happening for forever, but couldn't say anything.
Ooh,
So plan on being back here in January, John. Me and you. the
always.
the plus side is it's only going to be 3.5 weeks long, so we got this.
Oh gosh, that's easy. That's
Yeah, two
nothing.
evictions a week. Two evictions a week.
Yeah.
Okay. But now I heard a rumor that you are most excited to see jury footage because you've been missing Sarah Beth.
I did, and I told and I told my mom about it because I'm
Right?
wondering what she's doing. Did she leave her heart glasses in the house? Did she take them with her? Is she, on poolside with them? Or is she just kind of putting funny things in her hair? And my mom and I were going on and on about this and just having a gay old time.
So where were you, like on the phone or on FaceTime?
No, on the phone.
On the
O-
phone.
On the telly. On the telly.
I wish there was some way I could experience what that was
I
like.
just wish you guys could all see what I saw or
Well,
imagined.
you could. Does it look like this?
Oh my gosh, is that Sarah Beth?
That is
See,
John's mom being
see,
Sarah Beth
see,
talking to him.
see Farlow 58 in the YouTube chat?
Hi, John. It's me, Sarah Beth. I just want to say I'm having a really great time today.
How is the jury house, Sarah Beth?
Jury House is going so great, and I just want you to know the longer I'm away from Island, the more I want to kill puppies.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. I'm so glad. Are you getting enough vitamin D? Are you outside at all? Maybe relaxing a
Yes,
little bit?
yes, I am. I'm getting a lot of vitamin D. Stands for vitamin death.
Well, it's always great to talk to you.
Mama needs a little bit of Kylan, because Mama's ready to go on a killing spree.
Oh, there you go. I love your outfit. I love the little thing in your hair
Thanks,
too.
I love it. I really worked on it a lot.
I can
I think
tell.
I got a bow in my hair. I can tell.
You do. You do. With a
Is that a
feather.
bow? I like it.
Oh, with a
So,
feather. Yeah.
is what makes this Sarah Beth the heart glasses?
I couldn't even tell. I thought it was Sarah Beth.
I thought it was Sarah Beth too. I love it.
And I want everybody watching, send us what's your good imitation? Who send us a photo of who you're imitating. Maybe I'll even do it too. I think
Well,
C Farlow 58's got us on a roll here. Like I'm dressing up
she
in drag
really
on the 29th, but between then and now, let's let's see your best imitation and we'll have you on the show. We'll have it on the show.
God, I want to say it so bad.
Say what?
Remember the joke that I told you from the Trixie show? When
Oh, no.
we're not
No.
gonna say it. We're not. I just
With
want
my
to
dear
say
sainted mother watching. No.
your dear mother is watching, and we want to see your photos. So you know what, everybody? If you have a photo of you dressed up as a Big Brother house guest, as Comedy Jonah, or myself,
Oh my
you should
gosh.
tweet us what that photo looks like. Whoever has the best one will send you some reality recap stickers and
Merch.
magnets and some merch. And Comedy Jonah will even send you a cash prize. And if you live in Seattle, he'll take you out to lunch.
There you go. I'll even send
This is fine.
you
Just don't pick a Seattle winner.
a free cameo from my cell phone. Hey guys.
Go lunch with Comedy Jonah.
Oh, definitely. A COVID lunch with Comedy Jonah.
When is Frenchie coming on in drag, says Little Big Red.
Probably after the 29th. I can't imagine he'll be
I need to
joining us
find
live.
out if they're... I'm going to find that out this week, what they're doing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You got to find that out this week. So, I mean, were you shocked how quickly Xavier put together that puzzle?
Not really. I was more shocked that nobody else really could get it. I was watching Tiffany, I think the most out of all of them, and she literally had a piece that I could see did not fit, and she kept going like this with it. And I'm like, what are you doing? But every time Xavier grabbed a piece and then he'd turn it around the right way and it would fit in and did that. And I was just like, was it really that difficult? I don't know.
What? Hello? This season is not the season of people winning. This is the season of people throwing. None of them wanted to win this HOH. They wanted to win the next one. They all understood that Alyssa was going. There was
Brett,
no
you
reason
asked me
to win.
how were you shocked about how people did the puzzle, and I just answered that. And now you're talking about what?
That's what I'm talking about. Everybody's throwing Everett. So why Tiffany wasn't doing well? She didn't want to win. She didn't want to be responsible.
That wasn't an HOH comp. It was a veto.
But she would have had to have saved Alyssa or Xavier. She did not want to do that. It's the same exact thing when Cliff threw the POV to Nicole.
Dumbingly. She threw it dumbingly.
Yeah. Well, did you see Cliff being like, I don't know where this piece goes? And then Cliff is like undoing his puzzle on Nicole's season. Like just undoing the whole thing. And it's just like they threw it so horribly.
But you know, let's say Tiffany won the veto and she says, you know what if she took Xavier off? Would that win some points for her as far as once the cookout got to final 6 and then Kylan was the replacement?
I don't think that would have made any sense.
Stay awake during the show? That'd be nice. Live show.
Sense. I am down 3 pints of blood and I'm flowing with Xanax. Like I said, we're lucky I'm upright.
I'm all about the scenario, so that's why I asked the
I
questions, because
love
I want to go.
scenarios.
I want to put red strings on my walls and do all the different possibilities.
I'm still waiting for you to tell me why Kylan had such an attitude with Alyssa tonight when he was like, and I don't know why you got a problem with me. And I don't know why you
And I
think I have any
don't.
problem.
I
I don't have a
don't have a
problem with you,
problem.
you little bitch. That's literally what he said. He turned to, I don't got
I
a problem with
know.
you little
It
bitch. And
was
he looked
so
down at her.
weird.
So weird. What's up his?
Well,
And
I
why does he
think
sweat weird?
well, I'm not looking at him that closely, but maybe there was some when the thing was happening with Derek, maybe she thought some of that was about her and
Yeah, maybe.
was basically saying, I don't have a problem with you.
He literally, if you looked at him when he sat there, he had like the normal sweat stains like under his armpits. We get it. It was very exhausting, I think, to put together a puzzle. But then he had these like weird sweat stains just in random spots. And I was like, is that where your body sweats? That's weird. It's the things that I notice. I'm sorry.
I look in people's eyes. I
Hey,
don't look at,
it's very hard not to
their other
notice.
parts.
Kylan was upset because Derek Frazier asked if he could give Alyssa a sympathy vote, which is why he was upset at Derek when the feeds returned. Got it. We got it.
Yeah.
Did you see Alyssa talking and talking? Did you see Alyssa talking and Alyssa was saying something about Kylan and exit? If Kylan ends up on the block, we'll see, like she was reporting back. I do not know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, you know what I want to give?
Uh,
A big stinking shout out to my mother, C Farlow 59,
yeah,
for
we got it.
letting us post her picture
Thank you
and have
so
fun with
much.
it. And mom, you're gonna get some merch sent to you for that. All little stickers and little kinds of stuff. You've got all of you've got all the merch, but you're gonna get the latest merch. And everyone watching, we want to see your photo, so tweet it to us. Your favorite house guests. We're
Yeah.
close to Halloween. Give us your great impression of them if you don't want
Yeah.
to dress up. That would be amazing too. Or
You
of
get
me and Derek.
lunch with comedy Jonah.
If you're local or you fly in, I will take you out to
You know
lunch.
what? You know what, everyone? Even if you're not local, I feel like John could eat lunch. I feel
I
like John
will
could eat lunch with
have
you over FaceTime.
I will
So,
do it over FaceTime or Zoom, and I
yeah.
will have Grubhub delivered to your home.
Wow. I hope I win this.
I hope I win
Are you
this.
hungry? Is that what
I
you're
am
saying?
so hungry.
You've got no hardly any blood in your body, and you're
Look
hungry
at
too
how
on top of
white I
that.
am.
You were very, very white, privilege. Um,
Listen to me. That's all I had to say. I don't know what's happening. I'm really appreciative that people enjoy this show
you
and
are
stuck with it today.
I'm glad you stuck with it because you're so translucent, like I almost can see through you. Like you probably
I'm
need to
not
lay
well,
down.
but I'm here. Look, the show has
You're
to go
here.
on. Any
It
little
does.
Tom, Dick, and Harry can cancel their shows every 5 minutes, or they can tweet out their stupid, pejorative tweets where they act like they give a shit about what's happening on Big Brother this season when they've never cared about anything that's happened culturally before, and then everyone's just gonna eat it on up. I see you. So sick of these people acting like they care about a cause when they never gave two shits ever before.
I think everyone's doing the best that they can.
Well, I think I'm on Xanax, and it's apparently a truth serum. Who else you want me to talk shit about?
Well, it's supposed to make you feel better, more positive. I think your loss of blood has maybe counteracted that.
It really has. I don't
Supposed to help
feel
the
well.
anxiety, not feed
Imagine
it.
I just passed out on this show in the middle of you talking.
I would just keep talking.
Apparently not.
I was looking at
Apparently
questions.
not.
I was looking for questions.
Yeah. Well, I think that this is a good spot to end it, John.
Absolutely. And you know what? I want to, of course, thank my mom for tuning in. Yanessa's here. And
Is there anything you want to say about your mom for the 13th time on this show? Do we have to talk about the
yeah, I just want to thank
relationship
her
you got with your
again.
mom?
I want to thank Yanessa and Abby Love and Carpe Diem.
Who's Yanessa? Who's Yanessa?
Yanessa and Jermaine
Yanessa?
and Richard.
Yesenia?
Yanessa. Buzzer Cam.
Try again. Yesenia?
Madam CEO.
Yesenia?
Yesenia Martinez.
There you go.
Yesenia Martinez. How's that?
You have to say Yesenia. I say Yanisa.
Stephanie, all of you guys, thanks for watching on YouTube.
Everybody in You Now is hashtagging John's mom. I want to give a special shout out to EVOO and Kathy1313 and Jiansu and Molly and Eric C. Fan and Aunt Betty and Debbie and Robin and Becca, all for, coming out and supporting the show. We really appreciate it. I apologize, everyone. I probably should not have gone live tonight. But, we didn't want to let yous down.
And Debbie Dawn.
Debbie Downer. What?
Never.
No,
But
not her. I'm saying me.
Yeah, you are. No, this is a great show. It doesn't matter what we're doing or what we're feeling. The show must go on.
Yeah. Chat's telling me to end the show. I just want to take these bandages off now.
Yeah, let's do that after the show.
Right. I'll see all of you whenever.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe for more fun. We'll see all of you on the next show. Bye for now, everybody. Words, words, words. Bye, friends.